So hello, I am working my way through some scenarios for BeamNG. Let me get my resolution correct. It doesn't play that nicely with streaming, this thing. Not sure why. It's a little bit funny about some of its sound and video settings. This is a pretty simple one called Escape the Volcano. I've tried this a few times while I've been trying out all my streaming settings. So yeah, since I messed the sound up on this a few times, I've had a bit of experience, but it's not easy. So you can fully expect some death here. And it wasn't exactly fast before, so I should probably try and go a bit quicker. Although, you know, bonus points if I don't stall this at some point. Try and keep that descent under control. Yep, let's go, go, go. Now, a lot of this trail is very bumpy, so you... not sure whether it's even a case of being braver on this. You're just going to throw yourself off the mountain if you get really fast. I'm also getting used to my wheel, and in some ways it's hard to throw it around because you can't go from lock to lock nearly as easily. Come on, up this hill. This is only the second one where I've got these... oh, bollocks. Ooh, well, I didn't fall off. I feel like maybe I want my handbrake, and then... give me reverse, come on. Yep. I mean, we've got ages till the lava appears, right? I'm really glad this doesn't have a time limit. Or lava. Now, somewhere up here is the landslide of doom, which it seems like the correct way to take is to ignore and try and just fly over it. I think it's about here somewhere. Oh, damn it! I'm not feeling good about reversing out of that one. But, you know, might as well try it. I mean, maybe we could totally get back from this, or stall it. Yeah, no, okay. Counterintuitively, on that bump, you've got to keep left, or you bounce off the wall of vegetation. Now, watch me get overconfident with the earlier bits and completely stack it. But maybe if I do this enough times, I'll get good. But probably not. Now with this, I've got Logitech G29. Always bugger that bit up, and you don't get a really good self-centering on it, so you've got to be very aware of where the wheels are pointing. So try and take this easy enough that I can get my approach right. in first gear, can't we? Oh, yep, okay, good. We're past that bit. I do feel like I should be trying to do this bit. Oh, that's not good. I've lost that steering on that wheel. Oh, come on. Now, if you're not playing it... Oh, I've just got no steering. If you're not playing a scenario on this game, you can fix the car, but I am very much playing a scenario on this game. Now, have we got enough steering? Ah, there's just no left. I can't go left at all. Boop. Oh, it's on our wheels. That's an unexpected bonus. And probably if we go really fast, that'll be fine, right? There's just no problem with hurrying off-road, is there? That's not bad recovery, if I do say so myself. Right, now where's the steep corner I always forget about? Here it is. We'll go first gear, and we'll descend nice and under control. Oh my goodness, it actually did. Surprising how if you do things properly, they kind of work out. Right, I need some middle ground between falling down the cliff and crashing into things afterwards. Okay, okay. Do a sensible descent. It's tempting to dip the clutch in these really slow sections, but then you got to deal with coming back off the brakes and putting it back on into the gears if you don't want to slide all the way down with your wheels locked up. Slow down a bit. Might as well actually make it to the end this time, because you guys don't want to watch the start over and over again any more than I want to play it. Now it smooths out. I need to be a bit less lazy with my steering, I think, on some of these tight bits, but it's quite pretty down here, isn't it? Pretty bumpy. Okay, now the cool thing about water on this game is that it practically stops you, so you can really kind of fly into it and know that you're going to sort of just grind to a halt. There's a bunch of uphills here. That's a good little jump. I've burst a tyre with this thing doing that before though, so At some point we get some proper trails, which might be here. No, we're still on the rubbish trails. And the trouble with the good trails is that you can go fast, but doesn't necessarily mean you should. Whee! Here we go. Smooth out a bit here, but you know you've still got some bits that will make you take off. And you don't steer so good in mid-air. Oh. It's camouflage tree against that rock, you know. Looks like I'm okay. Another little landslide there, but not nearly as horrible as the other one. I should probably map the handbrake really. More stylish corners. Because I'm sure that couldn't go wrong. Or rather, I have the handbrake mapped, but I think it's permanent handbrake, so you know you've got to be very committed to that turn. Oh. Yeah, I'm still too lazy with winding the steering lock off on this thing. It's a bit tricky to get used to. Especially when you start to hustle it a little bit more. Ooh. Better than brakes, come on. Now this bit's steep. Some lovely little tight bits at the port, but we are nearly home free. Even tarmac. That's us. Freedom! Yeah. No, fun little scenario that I would definitely recommend it. Just have a look in the description to get a copy of that for your BeamNG.